Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a curry chicken, a quick curry chicken. So this chicken was bought at the halal butcher. This is a whole chicken cut up and cut in medium pieces is what we have this chicken cut up in. This chicken is already washed with lemon and vinegar. Just some lemon and white vinegar washed off very well in cold water. I'm about to now add powder seasoning to this chicken. So we're going in with all these powdered seasoning. For curried chicken, there is a pre-packaged curry that is used, but I don't use that. What I use, which is the main ingredient in curry, is catch the light nicely, turmeric. So I'm going in with turmeric powder into my washed chicken. This chicken is washed with vinegar and lemon juice. So I went in with turmeric, crushed red pepper, I have something that I absolutely love using. It's called Slap Your Mama, and it's a combination of garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, and a whole bunch of Cajun seasoning. Slap Your Mama, a little sprinkle of that. We're going in with good old kosher salt. Just a little sprinkle. Going in with some black pepper, my trusty adobo, and paprika. You're going to mix this in and massage it in really well. In the bottom of the bowl still has like a little bit of the lemon juice and vinegar combination, so this powder go right on all over the chicken. I have a pot on the stove that has that is on low heat. What we're going to be doing at this point is to kind of put it up to medium heat, because I'm going to sear this chicken just a little in the pot. I'm going in that pot with some coconut oil, a nice dab of coconut oil. See, the pot is really hot because there we go. Nice dab of coconut oil. And what I'm also going to do is put, let me turn that oil down. That oil is really, don't want to break down the oil before you even start cooking. I'm going back in the oil. We're going to be adding more turmeric, and we're going to burn the turmeric a little bit just in the oil. Just turmeric till the turmeric starts turning brown and it starts giving off a nice pungent smell. Then we're just going to go in and dump the chicken in. We're going to turn the hood on to get some of this smoke out of the kitchen. this is what our chicken looks like. See, the turmeric is brown, and it gives it like a slight brown color, but nonetheless, this is what we call burning the turmeric and adding the chicken to it. Just a little bit of water in the same bowl that you use to season the chicken. That's going in. A little bit of water added, and you're going to take all those brown bits off the bottom of the pot because you want that's the added flavor with the brown turmeric in the bottom of the pot. And then at this stage now, you're going to cover this chicken up and let it cook. Before we do that, we're going to add in fresh seasoning, onions and garlic, and all of that is going to be added in now. So we're going in with at least like 10 cloves of garlic chopped, half of a medium onion, yellow sweet pepper and red sweet peppers. It's going in. This goes in. We're going to put our flame on medium, and we're going to cover our pot. I think I need to put a little bit more water, just a little bit more. You're just going to allow the chicken to cook. There it is. Cover. It's going to be covered for like about 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and allow the chicken to fully cook. Then we'll come back. Okay, so we're back after 15 minutes, and we're going to open. Give it a nice stir. See that? Okay. We're going to now add some carrots. So I went ahead and peel and cut on the bias 3 whole carrots, and it's going in. And as if we didn't have enough turmeric already in this mixture, I'm just going to do a little bit of taste. Flavored nicely. The only thing it could use is a little bit more heat from pepper. So as if we didn't have enough turmeric in this baby, we're going to go ahead and add fresh turmeric that was ground, that I keep in a bottle in the refrigerator. This is turmeric that I blend with just water and I keep in the refrigerator, and each time I'm doing a turmeric dish, I would go in and just take a tablespoon, nice big tablespoon. All of this is going in. We're gonna give this a generous stir. Generous stir on this. And then we're gonna cover and leave it on medium. Leave that on medium. Let the carrots cook and the fresh turmeric get a nice cook. And we're gonna reduce this gravy so we get a nice gravy, because we're gonna be serving this with a naan bread. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, guys. So we're back with the second half of our curry chicken dish. This is the naan bread that we're going to be making for to eat with the curry chicken. We're going to go ahead, and there's 2 teaspoons of yeast, dry yeast here, and we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of sugar to the dry yeast, and then we're gonna go ahead and pour half a quarter cup of warm water, not hot water, but warm water, because what we're trying to do is activate the yeast. The yeast is going to take about 5 minutes to activate. So we're going to activate the yeast. Put that to the side. In this bowl we have 4 cups of all-purpose flour and 1 cup of organic coconut flour. We have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, in this dry bowl here. Here we have sesame seeds, and this is going to be 2 tablespoons of sesame seed, toasted sesame seed this is, and this is going to be going in to the flour. We have 2 tablespoons of this is flaxseed, 2 tablespoons of flaxseed going in. We have 1 cup of milk, and then added to the milk, we're going to be putting, I found this in the supermarket and I says, you know what, let me try it. It says cream of coconut, but when I actually read the label, what it is the coconut water, the water inside the coconut blending the meat, what we call the coconut meat, which is the young coconut, has a nice kind of jelly meat on the inside that gets blended with the coconut water, and that's what they're calling coconut cream. This is not actually coconut cream, but I guess they're saying that they use this to do instant pina coladas. Okay, so this is the coconut meat of the coconut. They add sugar to it and it's blended, and they're calling it coconut cream. It's not. I'm going to use it today in our naan bread, because this is the naan bread that we're going to be eating with the curry chicken. What I'm going to be doing is using 2 nice tablespoons of this coconut puree, because that's what it is. 2 tablespoons of coconut puree, and we're going to add it to the milk. And mind you also, this is a little they blend this coconut meat with sugar, so it's on the sweet side. So we're going to be mixing that, adding it to the flour and the yeast. We're waiting for the yeast to activate and start bubbling up, and then we're going to add it, and then we're going to knead this dough and roll it out and cook it on this top of my griddle. And we're going to be making a version of naan bread, because I don't think this is the authentic flavor but recipe, but this is my recipe. The authentic recipe doesn't have flaxseed and and sesame seeds in it. But this is the Alicia version of naan bread that we're going to be eating with our curried chicken that was made earlier. And of course, the naan bread doesn't have coconut flour in it, but oh, hey, we're going to put some coconut flour. We're going to put some pureed coconut meat in it, and it should give it a really nice flavor. We'll come back and see as we knead this, because it has to be kneaded and then rest for 2 hours, then rolled out, and then we'll make the bread. So I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. We're going to be, this is the live yeast. We're going to add that to our milk and coconut cream. Mix that together, and then we're going to add our flour mixture. Adding all the liquid. So this is the milk, the coconut cream, and the activated yeast. I'm going to have to get my hand in it at this point now to get the dough together. Or I could put it in the mixer. I could put it in the KitchenAid mixer with a dough hook, but I think I'm going to just go in and try to get all this dough together so we can do a good knead on it. Just kind of squeezing the dough together. To absorb all the dry ingredient with the wet. See how the dough ball is coming together nicely. Continue to get all the dough together, and then we're gonna put it out on our surface with flour. We're gonna give it a good knead. I'm starting my kneading in the bowl because I'm trying to get all the pieces of the dough sticking together in one ball. This is good for the muscles, actually. See, there it is. It's one ball of dough. I'm gonna make sure my countertop is dry. It's clean, but and then we're gonna add some flour because we're gonna give this dough a good knead. And this, again, this is just regular all-purpose flour. Okay. Fold and knead. we're gonna fold and knead, and you're gonna knead this for about a good 5 minutes. And then what's gonna happen, we're gonna oil our bowl with just a little bit of olive oil or whatever oil you have, vegetable oil, and then we're gonna cover it and have it rest for 2 hours. Then we're gonna come back after 2 hours and punch it down, knead it again, and make our naans and cook them on the stove. So we'll be back with the dough rested after 2 hours. Okay, so this is our dough ready to go rest for 2 hours. It's 1:35 to 2:35, 2:35 to 3:35. So 3:35, I'm gonna pull this dough out and give it another knead, and then that's when we're gonna be making our naans to be cooked. So off to resting this dough goes for the next 2 hours. We'll be back. Okay, so this is a quick peek at our finished curry chicken. See, with a nice thick sauce. Good for the naan bread that we're making to pair with it. So this is our finished curry chicken, gravy reduced down to a yummy sop up gravy when we're ready to eat it with the naan. All right, so we're just gonna put this to the side, and we're waiting for the dough is resting over here. All right, so we're waiting for the 2 hours for that to double, and then we're gonna make our naans, and then we're gonna come back and put our naan and our curry chicken together. Okay, so our dough has been resting for about 2 hours, and we're gonna take it out. And cut. So this is going to give us 2, 6, 2, 4, 6. You want to do 8 naans out of this dough. Trying to make them even. Okay, so we have 4 here that we're going to roll out right now and cook, and I'm putting up the rest to be rolled out in a minute. Little dusting of flour. At this stage, it does not need a lot of flour. I have my rolling pin. Little dusting on the rolling pin. We're rolling them out in the traditional shape of a naan because I'm doing them on my griddle top on my stove, and the shape of the griddle is kind of rectangle. So, and a naan anyway is a rectangular bread, a rectangular, like an oval flat bread, not rectangular. It's more oval. So look how beautiful that is. It has the flax seeds and the sesame seeds in it. You want to roll it out like a 1/4 of an inch flat. So that's one. I'm going to roll a second one. Put a little bit more flour. So, ta-da! Beautiful. So 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to take these over to our griddle top. We're going to go over to our griddle top and grill these. So our griddle top is on hot. It's already on hot. I'm going to put a little butter. Just grease our griddle top with a little bit of butter. There we go. And our first naan goes on. I'm going to try to fit 2. So 2 naans at a time. And it's on, woo, see, nice. See how that's turning already?
Came back to school just now.
Okay. So look at that. Beautiful. Brown. Look at that. So this is our flat bread that we're going to be using. That's going to be complementing our curry chicken that we made earlier. Rolling out the other two doughs. So this is our final plating. This is our curried chicken with naan that's served on top of naan bread. And on the side we have our Breville juice maker came in this morning. So this is pineapple ginger juice from the juicer. And Kyra is our model today. She's going to be doing our tasting. So Kyra, go ahead and let mommy know what you think. You look like you need a knife.
If you get it for me. Thank you. Not bad. So hard to cut. Good. Oh, I didn't get nothing.
So that's the naan and curry chicken, and you're gonna taste the pineapple ginger juice from our new Breville juicer. No sugar, no water added, straight juice. What do you think?
Good.
I need words. I'm getting mumbling.
I had the one in my mouth. It tastes more like pineapple than ginger.
Because it's pineapple ginger.
Alright, it's pretty good.
Okay, all right. Is that a thumbs up, Kyra?
Yep. Of course.
I would like to see the thumbs up, Kyra.
I'm eating! Yes, the thumbs up.
Oh, there we go. Thumbs up. All right. Don't
Did you
forget to
try
subscribe.
yourself?